Okay, Rabbi Kaplan.
I think Rav Steinman probably said, well, I don't know if it's so important to look at. It's not really why I came here. He probably said it in a
Yeah,
general way.
ודאי. Yeah.
So I don't know, but I imagine, or maybe I also think I have a hashora. Rabbi Weiss, when he said to him, "Look at the beautiful scenery," he was testing him. He wanted to see how he's going to answer, and it could be the Rav Steinman knew that, felt that, so that he did answer like it's not important, like that Brisker said, because he knew that's what he wanted to hear, so he answered. He was a smart person, very smart, understanding people and understanding situations. So maybe it is. He did say it like that. You see that this what I just said. This is what I called a footnote. This is something I would write all this in a biography. This little thing, exactly what tone of voice did he answer in? I would make a page out of that. Because I think that's interesting. I think that looking into the person. Of course, I'm a person that analyzes little minute points. That's my mazel is like that, and that's how I am. And some people, they just can't handle that. They just don't have shaykhs to this way of looking. They're right away busy jumping to the next story and to the next story and the next story. But I would write that. I would analyze that. I would put that under a microscope. That little story that you just mentioned. Anyway, getting back to the subject. All this still here. This is all footnote. But he says that, and this line in the end of this paragraph it really made a strong roshim on me. That he says that this, what I started reading before, that the most magnificent edifices and most beautiful temples and monuments of worldly glory are repulsive to him when they are built by the sweat and tears of suffering slaves or erected through injustice and fraud. Then he says, this is what I want to show you. In the roughened, soiled hands of devoted parents, he may detect the last great light on earth. You hear what a beautiful thing. Devoted parents, which it's such a beautiful thing to see. Devoted parents, and their hands are dirty from cleaning the child. Mom is cleaning them as dirt. You know what I'm talking about. But then the pious man, he sees in that, he detects the last great light on earth. Isn't that beautiful? What are we talking? That's what a pious man is. That's what a tzaddik is. He sees beautiful buildings, monuments, art. No, what is it? What does it mean? But he sees a parent, a devoted parent, devoted to a child. I once had this feeling, maybe not long ago, even a few months ago. I saw my daughter-in-law. She has my son Yosef's wife was sitting on the floor and feeding her child that he's 1 year old. 1 year old. Sitting there feeding on 1 year old. The 1 year old was crawling around on the floor, and it's hard to keep him the whole time sitting in that chair, so let him crawl on the floor. And she was crawling on the floor after him, feeding him. That's beautiful, such a scene. Now, parenting, he doesn't feel anything hashpola or being low, or I have to sit on the ground for you. It's not. It's the biggest tainug sitting on the ground and feeding a child. In that you can detect the last great light on earth. It says, that's a biography. That's a Sefer Toldos Sodom. That kind of depth is what I'm looking for. And I think that's the reason that I got turned off from reading these books. And everybody who hears what I'm talking here should just think about what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I feel. I'm not telling anybody what to read or what not to read. Of course, stories of great people, they should do something to somebody no matter what. But I'm just giving a certain feeling that I felt. Okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you, Rabbi Kaplan.